There you have the finance minister of the country just about stepping out. This is of course a traditional photo op. This is with the team that helped her make the budget. There she is, smiling, wearing a white sari. This is, as I said, a record-breaking moment for her, ladies and gentlemen. After Morarji Desai, she's now, in fact, she's broken his record. She's become the first finance minister of India to present 7 consecutive budgets on the trot. So quite a moment for her and quite a moment for her team. Now, this is part of the standard operating procedure, as it were. On budget day, this is what happens. The finance minister leaves her home, and from that moment onwards, the camera is on her till the budget speech is over. And the budget speech, when will it be over? We don't know for the moment, because she does hold another record, a record of having the longest budget speech ever at 2 hours 41 minutes, and she still had 2 pages left which she couldn't complete. That was in 2020, ladies and gentlemen. So will the chief minister have a lot to say? I beg your pardon, will the finance minister have a lot to say today? Yes, probably she will have a lot to say today, because you know there are pre-election budgets and there are post-election budgets. Pre-election budgets, ladies and gentlemen, are soft budgets. They are friendly budgets. They are gentle budgets. After all, you're going into an election. But post-election budgets need to look at the money available, need to be hard, they need to be futuristic, they need to figure out where the money is going to come from and where that money is going to be spent. After all, there are many promises that are made in elections. For example, the BJP has made many promises as well. For the government to keep its promises as far as the free food grain is concerned, that is some 12 lakh crore rupees, as far as its Ayushman Bharat, as far as its housing for the poor and India's middle class. There are big promises that have been made. Now, for promises to be fulfilled, you need the money. Do we have the money? And where is this money coming from? As I said, the money is coming from you and me, from the taxpayer of this country. And therefore, while a lot of big numbers will be thrown at us, while a lot of jargons will be thrown at us, here on Mirror Now, we are concentrating on what this budget has for urban India, what it has for the honest taxpayer of this country. Let me go straight across to Sumit Chaturvedi, who is joining us from Delhi. Hi, Sumit. Good morning to you. We are seeing the photo op, the traditional photo op outside North Bloc. There's the finance minister smiling, looking fairly relaxed. I often wonder if finance ministers get any sleep before budget, because it's like their exam day. But Sumit, what are we expecting for India's middle class, for India's taxpayer?
Well, Shreya, definitely a lot of expectations building up here, because it's Modi 3.0's first budget, and because the interim budget, when we spoke last time, clearly there was not much clarity because they couldn't do much. This time, definitely they have a lot to do. They have mandate, they have formed the government. What are they going to do? A lot of expectations have been built. But just before that, I should point out one small thing, that the pre-market opening today is once again green, around 0.2% up markets, just to tell that markets are expecting a lot as well. Well, this few days ago we saw Sensex touching 81,000 marks. So industry is definitely expecting a lot from budget. Yesterday, economic survey laid overall how how the economy of India is doing, 6.5% to 7% of real GDP growth. We are expecting. Challenges also aplenty. But what are the main expectations? I will request my colleague Sumita to tell us the main expectations. Well, definitely a lot of things which are expectations from middle class to defense to startup, isn't it, Sumita?
Yes, in fact, Sumit, everybody is expecting, including the industry, and of course, citizens are expecting more of policy continuity, and that's why the markets are really off to a great start. And we've also seen several highs in the market in the past few months, because everybody is expecting policy continuity. So a couple of things to watch out for in this budget. Number one, the focus. Will the focus really be on jobs, considering that was a big election agenda, big voter agenda? And of course, economists have been stating that India is experiencing growth of above 7%, but the growth has largely been jobless. So what the government really does as far as job creation is concerned, that will be important. The next important factor to watch out for will be capex expansion, capacity expansion in the country, capital expansion in the country, because that's been the agenda of the government since the past 10 years, that they've expanded on roads, infrastructure, rail, railways, and so many other industries. The next agenda on the list for the government could be on manufacturing, considering that Prime Minister's, one of the key pillars of Prime Minister's Viksit Bharat 2047 agenda is make in India, not just make in India, but make for the world. So these are some of the key interesting themes that we'll see playing out. And of course, how the government manages to contain fiscal deficit even further. That'll be something interesting to watch out for, Sumit.
Well, definitely, Shreya. And as we speak, market is just going to open 9:15. Well, they have opened 0.29% up. We're just telling the latest to our viewers. Sensex is up by 36 points. So clearly, a lot of expectations are building up there relating to tax cut, relating to defense, startups, solar, space, everything. And we will be now awaiting the final speech from FM's side. What all is there in the budget speech? Back to you, Shreya.
All right, thank you very much. We'll be coming back to you for reactions from CII post the budget. Thank you both of you for joining us here on Mirror Now.